shown forever together. If the song I sing to you could fill your heart with joy, I'd sing forever together. I've been so happy loving you. Look the love I have for you, live in your heart and be forever I've been so happy loving you. If every word I said could make you laugh, I'd talk forever. I'll be so happy loving you.
Nah, no monologue this time. No, this time we open to Zack and Slater, committing personal encroachment by breaking into Kelly's room and demanding who she will take to the prom
Oh, come on, I like you both.
because she has just never had the audacity to be cruel, to be kind.
I don't want to hurt either one of you.
Seriously, how old are you two anyway?
Hey, if you want to hurt Slater, it's okay.
No, it's more about your place or mine.
Hey, why would she want to go with a boy when she can go with a gladiator?
Do these writers have any clue that these kids are still on their training wheels, driver's permits?
Oh, my mommy.
Not old enough to carry their own weight, let alone drive their own car.
It's like choosing between two great pieces of chocolate.
Date to the most biggest dance of their high school years.
Sorry, Kelly, from now on you only get zits from one of us.
Kelly tells them to sleep on it, down easy, to our favorite self-deserving duo.
Kelly,
As she wishes to air out her dirty laundry on the next Pink Fantasy episode of Geraldo.
Today's topic is women who love two men. It's trashy, tacky, tasteless. It's Geraldo.
What?
This is Geraldo Screech.
Screech is Geraldo? For how Screech is just as synonymous with the word restraining order, this Freddy pervert sure does pop up in these girls' dreams quite a bit. Then again, considering how much Dust and Diamond will later become synonymous with the word trash TV and just plain trash.
Oh, the fisheye! The fisheye! Dude, the fisheye! Woo! Dude, hey, let me ask you something before I leave. Let me just ask you. Come here, look at me, look at me, look at me.
What?
You're so beautiful. Have you ever had a dirty Sanchez? Oh!
I guess wishes do come true. So, Kelly sits on the golden throne of boredom as she is being served up the same two finalists from Dancing to the Max's male chauvinist runner-ups as Zach Morris comes in dressed like an English schoolboy, while Slater should just make like Michael Jackson and beat it. Because your wardrobe trip to a paint store, creating nothing but in the style of lame that is just about as moving as watching paint dry. So put on something little less Don Johnson and moonwalk that back to Miami Vice where it belongs. Kelly's Pink Prom fantasy concludes with Kelly choosing Slater, and Geraldo gets some post comments with Zach Morris.
So how does it feel to be a loser, Zach?
Well, I'm not a loser, Geraldo Screech. I'll always love Kelly. I just want her to be happy.
You, brave, truthful, and unselfish. You might as well add a few more inches here to Pinocchio's Hong Kong, because Zach's all about getting his rocks off.
Don't forget tomorrow, Blonde Boys Who Never Date Again.
The camera cuts back to Kelly in the dream sequence, yet Kelly is now awake.
Good night.
Question, when did this dream sequence begin? Is she daydreaming or coming down with The Shining? Even the next day, the extras seem way too interested in their screen time to pry on all too familiar plot of either who Kelly is going to the prom, that is most commonly known as Kelly loves me not.
Actually decided who you want to take to the prom? Yes.
Who?
The extras are really following their prying noses like Toucan Sam sticking their schnozzes in deer in a headlight's lost gaze to find out who will be Kelly's lock of the episode.
Slater, you're everything a girl could want. You're great looking, a great dancer, a great guy.
Since this episode solely rests on the feelings police of Kelly, she already spoiled during her fugue state earlier with everyone's favorite looking for a handout in Zach Morris.
She's going with Zach. Oh, she's going with Zach.
Are we in the twilight zone of the same old?
All right. Well, you won, Preppy.
Now, Slater is not taking too kindly to this decision after owning Kelly last episode, lock, stock, and all of her so-goes back off stage to apply some of that on.
You just better treat her good.
Hey, hunting for Kelly, then sexual harassment season is in full swing as Screech starts up that sexual harassment charm on Lisa to go with him.
Now that Kelly's big Zach, it's time to snatch me up before I'm taken.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go with you when worms have ears.
She would rather go out with him when worms have ears, which I'm guessing is short for I'd rather stick my foot up your ass, or having you talk out of your ass.
You're weakening.
You know, I fact-checked and I found out that worms really don't have ears. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. Eh, Dustin Diamond? So Screech goes from being a worm to one of those Garfield car suction cups because he continues to be stuck on Lisa at the max.
I am not going to the prom with him. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
At this rate, if we kept digging deeper to be Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs, but Lisa wouldn't be so lucky.
That's why not, because he is always there.
At least we would have the joy of finally seeing Lisa kicking his ass.
What do you have to lose?
Okay, One date, then your history.
Lisa finally taps out and decides to go on a date if he promises to just be her lead and shut the hell up.
All right.
So in pro wrestling terms, Screech is jobbing to be a date.
All right.
He's like the Dwayne Gill from Lowered Expectations.
All right.
Back in Kelly's room, Kelly is making her final arrangements on the phone to go pick up her prom dress when she is met by another stranger of the Saved by the Bell universe of major importance that uses the universal language of not knocking on the door or wondering if you're running around naked somewhere.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, honey. Mom told me that you're really excited about the prom.
But just by walking on in, because the world stops for everyone who has to encroach on your personal time.
Yeah, we're gonna go buy my dress tomorrow.
I remember when I took your mom to the prom. My feet never touched the floor.
When they have to air out their socks because it can't wait.
Kelly, why don't you sit down, honey?
Because in Saved by the Bell, everything is done with the now attitude, damn it.
Yeah, something I have to tell you.
Actually, it is someone of importance who waited to the second season for a welfare check on Kelly, which is Kelly's dad, Frank Kapowski.
Is something wrong?
Well, yeah, I'm afraid so.
Either he must be a defense contractor for the United States, or he fast-forwarded to the conclusion of the first Desert Storm, because at the moment, world peace is in the Middle East, has been restored.
World peace broke out.
That's good, isn't it?
For the world, yes, but not if you work in a defense plant.
And now Daddy is on the unemployment line.
Oh, Daddy, that's terrible.
No. Everything's gonna be all right.
Wah!
I'm telling you first because I know you'll help keep everybody else's spirits up while I'm trying to find another job.
So in actuality, this was actually a clever approach by the screenwriters to introduce a fair, often not common occurrence that does unfortunately happen throughout the world that can either make or break morale in a household during a stressful time. Kelly decides she wishes to not be selfish and puts family over having fun and returns her prom dress money back to Daddy to help out during his rough patch he is in at the moment.
I want you to take this money.
Kelly, I gave you that money last week for the prom.
Critics can try to put words in Kelly's mouth thinking, oh baloney, she would rather party like it's 1999. But honestly, it's just one of the many kind gestures from Kelly that proves what we all knew all along, and that she is still the most likable character on the show.
There are 7 other people in this house besides me. Family comes first.
And for parents watching, a model daughter to boot.
Honey, this is not why I came up here.
I know that, but you gotta let me do this.
She sacrifices a night she knows she will never get back for the benefit of giving back to her family in need.
Why not? You do it all the time. Remember when you saved up all your money for your golf clubs and I needed braces?
Yeah?
My smile's better than your golf score.
Now that's not Kelly being a prude. That's decency.
Hated them.
And you need this.
However, there's a hard cross to bear as it comes with emotional consequences, as Kelly gets choked up in not knowing what to say to Zach Morris, because at this point, he's bringing the Super Bowl prom party with him, complete with the limo, Welch's sparkling fake wine, caviar.
But I'm sure he'll understand.
Dreams. I already read in my tux, and guess what?
Zach, I have to
No,
talk
in a second.
Zach.
What? Anything.
Instead of just spilling the beans and getting it over with, be prepared for several more minutes of following Kelly's trail of tears.
I can't go to the prom with you.
It's quite moving, you know. Back in Belding's office, the Dazed and Confused Prom Committee gathers because it apparently takes all clueless kinds to organize a prom that has to be supervised by who doesn't know what the opposite of it is.
This year's theme is not going to be Zack and Kelly's prom. What do you have for music?
He wants lambada.
She wants protest music.
I'm sure there's a compromise somewhere between Dirty Dancing and the best of Nelson Mandela.
Back in the thick of the night, Screech tries to stir it up, but has no effect on Lisa as she finds Alan Thicke's convincing performance to be quite rousing.
When did the zombies fall in love? Is that the zombie? Where's Matt Dillon? Look, there's a zombie!
Well, he was known to be unusually thick.
Are you sure Matt Dillon's not in this movie?
Yes, Alan Thicke is the zombie. Everybody knows that.
Quiet! After she gets too deep into the thick of things, Screech dumps her and Lisa takes that to heart because now she's up a creek without her MO of denial.
Wait a minute. You're not supposed to dump me. I'm supposed to dump you.
We briefly cut to and Zack off that she can't go to the prom and runs off. If only you really could sing and dance, Zack, because for every John Stamos solo that could make her laugh, she talked forever. Together forever.
If every word I said could make you laugh, I'd talk forever.
Then we go to the boys' locker room as Zack is fuming that Kelly would rather be doing the laundry at home than doing the dirty dancing with him.
Hey, why don't you pick on a locker your own size?
Yeah, very funny, Slater. Why don't you mind your own business?
Oh, please don't hurt me, blonde Hulk.
Slater gives him a little wake-up juice that the world doesn't revolve around you and your basic needs for constant care and attention.
You got it, Preppy. Poor Kelly, not poor Zachy. Oh, did little Preppy hurt himself? Let Uncle Slater kiss it better.
That's when Zack decrees himself as a true asshole. And back at Kelly's house, Frank congratulates his daughter for putting family over friends first in times of crisis, as my rational father of sound mind would.
For the family. And I want you to know that I am very proud of you.
He tells Kelly not to fret, but she has a visitor.
I think I'm gonna cry.
Why don't you wait on that?
At this point, she's probably hoping for Extreme Makeover, or even Publishers Clearinghouse for that matter. But no, it's Zack.
Zack, what are you doing here?
Well, I was just hanging around outside your room and I thought I'd drop in and say hi. Because of you, there's a drought in California.
He confesses everyone told him everything, and now he knows the truth. He wants to kiss her owie away.
Sorry I ruined your night.
It would be ruined if I went with someone else.
By going on a little sympathy walk and talk with her.
I'm gonna cry.
Well, your father warned me about that, so why don't we go for a walk instead?
During the dance that time forgot, Alan is about to end the dance early by eating all the parents' potluck and even letting Mr. Belding have first lick.
You been dancing?
No, I've been icing. Want some?
Maybe I'll have a lick later.
Either Alan kind of doesn't like people, or kind of has the hots for the ace of cakes.
Oh, buddy, how about some cake, huh?
No, there are only 5 pieces left and I want to take them home.
Music always makes Mr. Belding lose control of a dance function as he insists couples dance feet apart and pantomime while Screech DJs again.
All right, Nardino, we have rules around here. You and Mancuso show me some air.
Screech DJing? I heard prolonged exposure to his playing of orchestral maneuvers, penny pitcher, kind cause tinnitus. Are they just trying to give him something to do since he purposely puts himself back on the singles market?
Yeah, now you know why I dumped the babe.
So meanwhile, in the school courtyard, Zack performs what probably is a kind display of his generosity and very gentlemanlike of him to put together a special picnic dinner for the two of them.
Is all this?
It's a prom picnic.
You're crazy.
Only about you.
Even Kelly and Zack have the show's first magic moment as they slow dance as she becomes overcome with emotion and a friend in need becomes a lover indeed as he moves in for the kiss. The kiss that made Teen Beat magazine lose their shit. All in all, a wonderful episode that for once shows Zack's softer side through a genuinely nice surprise at the end.
And now we have everything they have in there. Even 2 pieces of cake I wrestled away from Alan. Sorry there's no icing.
Zack, I don't know how to thank you.
Sure, the shoehorn subplots of Slater and Jesse and Screech and Lisa look rather contorted, confused, and just out of place. Plus the screenwriter having no clue as to what an eating disorder or what an obese teenager looks like. But it's the main theme of the episode that stay humble, always. You might think you're better than everyone else. You might think you deserve better than anyone else. But truth is, we are all the same. We are all struggling, looking for happiness, or looking to make ends meet. So don't make others fall just so you can get to the top. Stay humble.